If you've been trying to astral project for a while and you keep getting that feeling of being close but never quite separating, then this method is designed for you. It's not about forcing anything and it's not about doing more. As a matter of fact, it's about doing less. My name is Steven Carva and I help people consciously explore outside the physical realm through altered states of consciousness. One of the biggest misconceptions around astral projection is that you need to create some special state from scratch. That people think they need deep trances, long meditations, intense visualizations, powerful sensations like vibrations to make something happen. That mindset actually makes things way harder for you. The truth of the matter is, the easiest moments for astral projection already happen naturally. They happen when you briefly wake up during sleep, especially later in the night. It happens while your body is still deeply relaxed. Now, those moments are short. They are subtle and they're easy to miss, but they're incredibly powerful if you know how to use them. So every night, your body cycles through different stages of sleep. During REM sleep, the body shuts down physical movement while the mind becomes more active. When you briefly wake up during that stage, there's a short window where your awareness spikes up, but your body has not yet caught up to that awareness. That's what I like to call the golden window of opportunity. Now, most people lose it instantly without realizing it. They will open their eyes, they will move, they stretch, or just simply think about their physical body. All of that pulls awareness fully back into the physical realm, and the opportunity is gone. This method is about learning how to not break that window using a very small intentional head movement to transition out of the physical body while the body stays asleep. Now, quick disclaimer here. This method is pretty well known in astral projection circles, and a lot of people talk about it because, well, it's simple, it's direct, and it just works. The problem is that over time it's been modified a lot. People add extra steps, they mix it with other techniques, or they will tweak it in ways that end up making it more confusing for everyone. So you might see multiple versions of this same method floating around. And if you're trying to follow all of them, it's just hard to know what you're actually supposed to do, right? So what I want to do in this video is just cut through all of that. I'm not here to give you every possible variation of this method or speculate about how it might work for different people. I just want to show you the exact way I personally use it, the way I've had consistent success with it. Everything I'm sharing here is based on direct experience. And if you follow it the way I explain it without adding extra elements or overthinking it, there's no reason it shouldn't work for you as well. Okay, now going back to the method. The reason the head lift movement works so well is because it's simple and precise. It doesn't rely on strong imagery or emotional intensity. It doesn't require you to build sensations either. It works directly with the natural boundary between sleep and waking. However, when you hear me talk about a head lift movement, you probably think I'm referring to a physically lifting your head, right? And that's where things get interesting here, because with this method, despite the name, you never actually try to move your physical head. And that's where people can get so confused. This movement is about intention, not muscles. The physical body stays completely still. The goal is to intend movement without triggering the physical body. Think of it like this. The physical body and the non-physical body respond to movement differently. Fast, deliberate movement may activate the physical body. Extremely slow, subtle, intention-based movement activates the non-physical body. Now, another reason this method works is because it doesn't require you to stay aware for long periods of time. You're not trying to hold a meditative state for 20 or 40 minutes. You're working with micro awakenings. Now, the best time to use this method is later in the night, after you've already slept for several hours. At that point, REM periods are longer and the mind just wakes up more easily while the body stays relaxed. This creates more frequent and more stable opportunities to catch those micro awakenings. All right, so let's talk about how to actually do this. Step 1, prepare for sleep and set intention. You go to sleep normally, no need to put any pressure on yourself at this point. You're not trying to project yet, you're just sleeping. Now set an alarm for roughly 6 hours after you fall asleep. Look, the exact timing really isn't critical. The goal is simply to wake up after a solid block of sleep, when REM periods are longer. When the alarm goes off, get up for a few minutes. Ideally, around 5 to 10 minutes could be enough, but it may vary. Everyone's different. Okay, so for now, let's keep it at 5 to 10 and keep everything low stimulation. All right, don't wake yourself up too much. You just want your mind slightly more alert than before. And when you go back to bed, you will set the intention. As you're falling asleep again, you repeat this phrase internally. The next time I wake up, I will not move or open my eyes. You might be familiar with this phrase because I mention it in many of the methods I teach in this channel, but the difference here is the separation movement, which I will explain in a little bit. So for now, just repeat the phrase again and again with intention. Say, the next time I wake up, I will not move or open my eyes. The next time I wake up, I will not move or open my eyes. Of course, you don't need to repeat it endlessly. You're just setting a clear instruction and letting it sink in. Step 2, wake up and stay still. The next time you wake up naturally, do not move and do not open your eyes. Most likely you won't because you already carved that into your subconscious earlier in the night, right? So you'll wake up and you'll notice you're awake, but your body in fact will be still with your eyes closed. That's exactly the state you're looking for. And it's here where you don't try to move. Don't question whether you're paralyzed or not. Don't try to move anything. Don't adjust your position. Don't analyze what's happening. Nothing, okay? Stillness is critical here. Step 3, so as soon as you realize you're awake and still, you begin the head lift movement. Now listen carefully, this is not physical, okay? Your head never leaves the pillow. I'll repeat that. Never leaves the pillow. Without overthinking, without any doubt, just begin to slowly lift your head. Let me be very clear here. It's an imagined movement, but one that almost feels physical. If it helps, just imagine the movement happening through resistance, like moving through thick honey. So what you actually do is you simply place your awareness in your head and in your neck area and begin the intention of lifting your head upward. I can't stress this enough. Do it extremely slow, okay? Not normal slow. I would even say unnaturally slow, okay? And you maintain the intention of upward movement without engaging your muscles. Now, this is where you may feel like a subtle internal movement, maybe some pressure or a sense of misalignment. Sometimes vibrations or a buzzing may appear. If they do, ignore all of them. Continue the intention of movement. And as you continue doing this, there will be a very short window where the movement just stops feeling imagined and it starts feeling automatic, as if your head suddenly begins to get pulled out by a force. And that's when separation happens. If it does happen, just go with it, right? Don't overthink it. Just let the experience unfold. However, if nothing happens during that micro awakening and it's already been about 30 seconds with you trying to lift your head, but there's no separation, then just relax. Simply let yourself fall back to sleep. You'll often get multiple awakenings in the same morning, and each one of them is another chance. So that's the method. It's incredibly simple, one single movement, and that's it. It's highly effective, and in my opinion, it's just perfect for beginners. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you experienced. Even if it was just progress, every comment is important. Finally, thank you to all my patrons for supporting my work. Your support genuinely makes it possible for me to keep creating and keep sharing this content. If you're not a patron yet, just head over to the links below and sign up to get access to all my exclusive guides, video Q&A sessions, as well as one-on-one direct messaging with me. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.
Because I am more than physical man, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world.